Peppa Pig's family looks simple, until you realize there are 18 members, and almost half of them come with secrets the show never explains. Some relatives vanished for 20 years, some appear once and disappear forever, some might not even exist, unless the clues are true. So today we're breaking down all 18 members of the Pig family, and the surprising secrets each one is hiding. The great-grandparents and Aunt Dottie. We start with 3 Pig family members who seem to hold the biggest secrets, and 2 of them are never mentioned, never shown, but somehow definitely exist: Peppa's great-grandparents. And the proof of their existence comes from one very mysterious pig, Auntie Dottie. In the episode Horsey Twinkle Toes, Peppa and George get a giant parcel. Daddy Pig assumes it's concrete, because of course he does, but instead it's a rocking horse sent all the way from Auntie Dottie. The box is covered in stamps from everywhere, confirming she lives far away. Years later, in the episode Thanksgiving, Auntie Dottie finally appears, and the moment she speaks, it's obvious she's got a full American accent and celebrates Thanksgiving like it's totally normal. You put that together and it's pretty clear. Dottie moved to America when she was young, and this is confirmed in the episode The Time Capsule. Madame Gazelle shows a flashback of all the parents when they were children. Daddy Pig, Mummy Pig, everyone from their generation is shown except Dottie. Surely if she grew up in Peppa's town, she would be in that classroom, but she isn't, which means she wasn't living there as a child. And if Dottie left home when she was still little, she obviously didn't move abroad alone. Someone had to raise her. That someone could be Peppa's great-grandparents. A whole generation we've never seen, never heard, and yet must exist thanks to all the clues. And just like that, the Pig family suddenly got a lot bigger. Auntie Pig might look like the most normal adult in Peppa Pig, but she's actually one of the biggest mysteries in the whole family. Everyone else has parents, siblings, cousins, someone, but Auntie Pig just appeared one day with no known family anywhere, which means somewhere in the Peppa universe is a third Pig family we've never seen. But where are they? What makes Auntie Pig even more mysterious is her personality. This woman stays calm through anything. Baby Alexander screams, cries, burps, and wails in every episode he's in, and Auntie Pig just stands there smiling like it's all completely normal. She even learned to play the trumpet just to calm him down. That's not parenting, that's a superpower. Auntie Pig is basically Peppa Pig's biggest unsolved case, the aunt with no origin story. Uncle Pig. Uncle Pig is Daddy Pig's brother, but honestly, he feels like Daddy Pig copy-pasted himself and then added a beard. His first big appearance is in the episode Chloe's Puppet Show, where we immediately learn 2 things. 1, he snores just as loudly as Daddy Pig. 2, he eats just as much as Daddy Pig. But here's his biggest secret. He's actually really talented. Chloe mentions that he built her entire puppet theater, which means Uncle Pig might secretly be the true builder of the family, while Daddy Pig just draws the plans and hopes the house doesn't collapse. Also, Uncle Pig shows up just enough to remind us he exists, but then disappears for 5 episodes like he's avoiding someone. For a guy who's so closely related to Peppa's immediate family, he somehow dodges every major family moment. Birthday parties, gone. Holidays, missing. Why is that? What issues might exist between him and Daddy Pig that caused this distance? And then there's the huge secrecy around Uncle Pig and Daddy Pig's parents. Why are they never shown? We'll get to that wild secret in a later chapter. Trust us, it's a big one. Cousin Chloe. Every family has that cousin, the one who's older, louder, and somehow already acting like she's 25. In Peppa Pig's world, that's Chloe. She's 10 years old, which basically makes her a full-grown adult in Peppa's eyes. Chloe loves reminding everyone of this, especially in the episode Chloe's Big Friends, where her mates call Peppa and George babies, causing Peppa to nearly implode on the spot. She also tries to act very mature and claims she only likes grown-up things, until Peppa plays head, shoulders, knees, and toes. The moment the music starts, Chloe forgets the whole "I'm too old for this" act and jumps around dancing like a toddler who's had 3 juice boxes. So much for being mature. So what's her real secret? Chloe is only grown-up when people younger than her are watching. The second something fun happens, she drops the act faster than Peppa jumps in a puddle. Baby Alexander. Baby Alexander looks innocent, but he's hiding one of the weirdest secrets in the whole Pig family. His crying makes absolutely no sense. He needs loud noise to fall asleep, but once he is asleep, the tiniest sound wakes him up again. Make it make sense. Then there's the barefoot mystery. Every character in Peppa Pig wears shoes, even George. But Baby Alexander, nope. Just tiny feet out here living their best life like shoes don't exist. And for a baby who cries at everything, his first word is somehow puddles. Puddles. He can't sleep, can't keep his socks on, but he can shout Peppa's brand slogan like a pro. Grandpa Pig. Grandpa Pig may look like a grumpy gardener, but the show keeps dropping clues that his past is way more dramatic than planting tomatoes. For starters, he never talks about his life at sea in detail, yet he still wears his sailor's hat like he's waiting for someone to shout, "All aboard!" at any moment. And then there's his boat. He flies an actual pirate flag on it. Combine that with the fact that his parrot possibly belonged to Captain Redbeard before, a literal pirate in the Peppa universe. And suddenly Grandpa's just a sailor story starts looking a bit thin. His attic is another mystery. In the episode Grandma's Attic, he guards his old ship-in-a-bottle collection like it's classified material. When Grandma tries to clear it out, he reacts like she's about to expose evidence from his pirate years. So yes, Grandpa Pig definitely has a past, and he's working very hard not to talk about it. Grandma Pig. Grandma Pig may look like the kind of grandma who just bakes pies and hosts garden parties, but Peppa Pig keeps slipping in evidence that she used to be an absolute menace on wheels. In the episode Motorbiking, Peppa and George discover Grandma's old leather jacket, yes, leather, and the family's red motorbike. And not only does Grandma still have it, but she also hops on like she never stopped riding. She even drags Grandpa Pig along for the chaos, proving that before her gardening phase, she was basically Peppa Town's unofficial biker queen who loves a big adventure. Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig likes to present himself as a relaxed, slightly clumsy architect who just wants a slice of chocolate cake. But the show keeps exposing the truth. This man is secretly wildly overqualified for life. In swimming, he casually dives to the bottom of the pool to rescue Richard Rabbit's toy, something no other parent can do without needing medical attention. In Fun Run, he completes a whole marathon with absolutely zero training. Sure, Daddy. And then there's his job. Daddy Pig is basically a celebrity architect. The show hints that he's designed half the houses in Peppa's town, which means everyone is quietly living in a Daddy Pig original. But the biggest mystery? Daddy Pig's parents. Never shown or spoken of, not in the background, not in a flashback, not even in a dusty attic photo. It's one of the strangest missing family secrets in the entire show. And trust us, we'll open that can of worms later in this video. Mummy Pig. Mummy Pig might be the most mysterious member of the entire Pig family, because after more than 20 years of Peppa Pig, we still don't actually know what her job is. We always see her at the computer, typing away, but the show never tells us what she actually does. One episode says she writes on her computer, another hints she's working on a book, and in about 6 different episodes, she just calmly says, "I'm working," without explaining a single thing. Architect, author, online influencer, full-time email opener, who knows? Whatever she's doing on that computer, she's been doing it since episode 1, and we're still no closer to finding out. Daddy Pig's parents. For a show that tells us everything, Peppa Pig is suspiciously silent about one thing. Where on earth are Daddy Pig's parents? It's the biggest family gap in the entire series. And it gets stranger. Uncle Pig never mentions them either. It's like those grandparents have been deleted from the family tree. Some fans think they're traveling the world. Others believe they may have passed away, or that they're simply not part of Daddy Pig and Uncle Pig's lives anymore. There's even a theory that the brothers were adopted, which would explain why the show never mentions their parents at all. Whatever the truth is, Daddy Pig's missing parents remain the biggest blank space in Peppa Pig's entire family tree, and the show isn't giving anything away anytime soon. The 5 Pig siblings. Officially, the Pig household has 3 children, Peppa, George, and baby Evie. Unofficially, there are 2 more siblings lurking in Peppa Pig lore, and both come from the show's weirdest clues. First, Oscar Pig. He's the missing 4th child fans think should exist, even though he never appears. Why? Because the show keeps dropping hints. The attic that's mysteriously off limits, and the strange age gap between Peppa and George that doesn't quite add up when you see Mummy Pig pregnant with a young Peppa standing next to her. Oscar Pig has become the fandom's favorite invisible brother, hiding upstairs and refusing to come down. Second, Peppa's evil twin. This one comes from the earliest Peppa artwork, where 2 identical Peppas appeared in the same frame, and fans never forgot it. Add to that, Peppa's sudden personality flips, sweet in one episode, ruthless in another, and it's no wonder people think there might be a second Peppa roaming around. And that is the wonderfully weird Pig family. The relatives we know, the ones we think we know, and the ones the show is still probably hiding in the attic. Which secret was your favorite? And more importantly, which Pig family member do you think deserves their own episode? Tell us in the comments. We read every single one. If you love this deep dive, don't run off just yet. We've got a whole playlist of Peppa Pig mysteries waiting for you. Deleted characters, banned episodes, hidden details, all the stuff the show never explains, but we do. Click one, pick one, and we'll see you over there. Thank you for watching.